y'all. It's your girl Jetty, Empress Jetty, the Rabble Rouser, High Priestess of Ma'at. This is a Black Enlightainment production. Here at Black Enlightainment, we are broadcasting consciousness, Most High be glorified, magnified, and praised. Gonna do a evening reading for you today. See what comes out. I'm gonna start with the Indinkra deck. These have been very hot lately, much enjoying them over on my TikTok. So I decided to start to build a YouTube channel. I used to have a pretty popular YouTube channel, and then it got flagged and banned and taken down and all this stuff. And this one here I've had for some years, but I really haven't bothered to build it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and work on that. I'm posting the morning readings by Koli Magula if you, sorry guys, are interested in that. We do that live on Facebook, my Jeditative Hustle, but that information should be in the description somewhere, I guess, I hope, I don't know. But those readings are available here if you just, oh wow, nice. If you look at the playlist called The Morning Session, you can check those out. But these readings, these live card readings, we'll just be doing these here. All right, got a couple that don't want to go in, pull them to the top. If they want to come out, they're going to have to come out. Friends of love and wisdom, most divine beings, please protect us, assist, and give clarity. Tell us what you need us to know, and guard the doors and the windows from any unclean, foul thing, evil eye, bad intentions, and all that there. Be blinded, blocked, and return to sender. We transmute injustice into justice. We transmute the evil eye into admiration and inspiration. All right, let's see. All right, what is the center of the read? What's going on here? By the way, I do hand make these cards. If you're interested, I'm happy to make a deck for you. Oh, okay, leave it there. All right, leaving that one there where it came out in this position. Although it's the first card. Oh, boy. Guys, we're still dealing with this lovesick gentleman. There's a lovesick nation builder out here. Probably a bunch of you guys, because this is coming out nonstop. First card out, the Eye of Romance, love eye, right? And it came out with the security. Now this is security like a fort, okay? This is that kind of security, like very guarded, very armed to the teeth. Like this is security, right? So those two come out together. What? Especially this one falling in this position, because I was going to move it here, but Spirit said no, leave it in the position it fell in. So it's here. This position here is the hopes and dreams, or the hopes and fears position. So some lovesick person, hopes and fears, this kind of guardedness, right? So it might be that this lovesick person fears that their love interest might be guarded, or they might desire to build a safe love, right? We'll see. But I'm like, let me do a reading and, see if we're, if we get some different energy. And the first card out is this. For like a week straight, this has been the theme. So that's how it goes, guys. When you're doing general collective reading, which this is, or any reading, right? Like the thing about doing readings, okay, somebody doesn't want to go in there. The thing about doing any reading, wow, all right, something doesn't want to go back together. Something is going to be hard to put back together. Just putting that out there. But yeah, when you're doing, this is like perseverance, hardiness, right? Wow, yeah, something's going to be Somebody's going to have a rough go here, it feels. But yeah, when you're doing these collective reads, or when you're doing any read, if you're doing several readings a day, it is not uncommon for the same themes to come out, because things don't necessarily resolve themselves in the course of a day or a week or something like that. Some things take years to resolve, so you see a lot of the same stuff come up. All right, here we've got beauty. Let's see if we are to take all things upright, or if we are to observe distortions, right? So are all things upright, or are we observing distortions? Okay, that's unclear. Are all things upright, or are we observing distortions? Okay, take all things upright. All right. Okay, but because it first gave that little swirl, and didn't really want to give an answer, I think that we should consider some of the distortions, probably only when they're really pronounced. But anyway, this lovesick person is, whoever their love interest is, she's a beauty. Boy, she's got his, as my dad would say, somebody's nose wide open. This is a beauty. Or the other way around, right? It could be a woman who is in love, and it's just a very handsome man, except that this is feminine beauty. This typically represents feminine beauty. So, yeah, somebody is a looker. She's a fine little thing. Okay. Wow. What is going on here? This is getting weird fast. Okay. So, I'm not real sure how to take that in that position with what we have going on here. Maybe I should pull a next card, but I really would like, Spirit, talk to me. What's going on here? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Something weird about that. Something weird about that. I don't know how to take that. That typically represents, I don't understand that. Yeah, that's, okay, so yeah, all right, it's making sense. She's very beautiful. This is arrogance, right? This is like the big ego. So, maybe this person is in love with someone who is stuck on themselves, stuck up, or they think that she's stuck up, or that she has a big ego, or I don't know, or maybe this person has a big ego and doesn't want to admit how this beauty is affecting them. Not real sure with that, but it's kind of a weird thing for arrogance to be stuck in there with this love eye and all this beauty, except we can attach it to, someone conceited, right? Maybe this person is conceited. Someone is in love with someone that is conceited, or they maybe fear is conceited, or maybe they're conceited. That's where I'm getting from that one. Okay, so let's see what else. What has happened? How did we get here? How do we get to this conceited love affair? What's go? Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, do we put them? Okay, whoa. All right, so we've got a hypocrite. We've got fate. Okay. This is courage, bravery, right? This is like a warrior, right? And okay, put the warrior there. All right, fine. And this is hospitality. Where's hospitality going? Hospitality goes up here? What? Okay. This is a weird reading already. It's interesting, so let's see what happens. All right, so we've got this fated love with this conceited person, this arrogant person. So I don't know if the arrogance is the person that they're in love with, or the person who's in love. But somebody is arrogant, right? You got an egomaniac, a fated love between an egomaniac and a very beautiful person, or between someone and a very beautiful egomaniac. And down here in Hopes and Fears, we've got this security, and it is kind of making sense that this hypocrite would be down here with the security if this person, because this is Hopes and Fears, right? So maybe this person that is in love is unable to wrap their mind around someone this beautiful being solid and down to earth, right? So they're afraid that it's a scam, right? She can't be beautiful and amazing, or he can't. I'm going to say she. I'm just going to read it how I'm reading it. So she can't be beautiful and amazing, right? So they're looking like for the rug to be pulled out under itself. I think there was a fight though. They might have had a fight. They might have had a fight that now has him questioning her humility somehow. And in his mind is hospitality. So he's thinking about their alone time or wanting to be alone with her, like in that private space, right? The private space is what's on his mind. So perhaps it's not matching, right? Like he's experienced her to be warm and beautiful, but and fate is clearly at play here, but whatever fight happened, whatever drama, there's a drama that played out back here. Some drama has him questioning whether his experience was real or if she's just playing him, right? If she's playing him, if her beauty has him deceived. So, all right, so he's nervous. He's nervous. Tell us what's going on. No, give us this card. What's going on subconsciously? What does he know down in his knower? Okay, never mind what's he's playing within his head. What does he know deep down inside? What is he aware of that's causing him to be in this weird place he's in? Because somebody's in a weird place. This is weird. This got weird. Whoa. Okay, so there's past events that are impacting his mind in that way. Oh, fuck. Jealousy. Jealous, envious people. So, it goes here. Okay. Jealous, envious in his ear. That's why it goes there and not there. Okay, so the people are jealous and envious. And this is the good marriage. Okay. I see what's happening. Hallelujah. All right, so here's what's happening. Him and this woman were merrily falling in love, right? Building a beautiful thing. And some people got in his ear. Some jealous people, probably jealous of both of them, okay? Got in his ear, caused some bullshit ass drama, right? And now he is confused because he experienced this beautiful woman to be like Susie Homemaker, right? Like in his experience, he could spend all day, every day with this woman, right? He's been with her alone. He's been with her in intimate settings. I don't know to say whether it's sexual in nature, the intimate settings, but these people have spent time alone really getting to know each other. And in that experience, he finds her to be perfectly suitable, which was why this was coming together with such ease. This is the beautiful marriage bed. This is the good, happy marriage. So this was coming together beautifully, and he knows that. But he got a hater in his ear, it might even be more than one in his ear, that started some bullshit. And so now he's questioning this woman, right? Now he's like, oh, so she's just, she's just a pretty face, but she's not as good as she seems, right? She's a hypocrite. Or at least he's struggling with that, right? He's struggling to figure out, am I being taken for a ride just because she's so beautiful? And that's what people are telling him. Jealous, fucking haters. It's always a fucking hater, man. What the cuss? All right, so that's what's going on. But what's he? All right, just tell us what else we need to know about this. Show us what goes where. Show us what goes where. Okay. So there's a pathway, a hidden pathway to resolution, right? A hidden pathway to resolution. Ha, bam, veracity. This is commitment to truth. This is, the truth is the truth. It is what it is. There's no arguing. We're not going to play games with the truth. We're not going to, toy with it, twist it. No, this is absolute commitment to the truth, period, and point fucking blank, okay? So there's that. And wow, again, this is similar to this, only this one represents security. This is something that can, it actually represents shutters on a house, right? So it means a house that can stand a storm, that can stand through a storm. So that's what is, I guess, happening that's not really being seen, is that the connection is being tested, right? These haters and whatever bullshit they fed him, oh, she's just full of herself, she's not all that she comes across to be, you're just being fooled because she's pretty or whatever, she's really not all that, she's not, she's a bitch, she's not nice. And so they're like, she's a hypocrite, you can't build on that. And so he's a little scared of that, but he knows experientially better than that. And what is happening is this is leading to truth. This is leading to absolute truth. So he's going to come out the end of this knowing what he knows, which is that this love is something he can build on, right? He can build on it. There's no question. There's going to be no question if all goes well. All right, so is there more that you would like to tell us? Is there more? Is there more? Okay, we've got one coming up. Where does it go? Okay, it goes here. All right, that's so this is his strategy or his struggle is bondage, right? Now, this could represent law, or it could represent contracts, or it could represent just a union, right? Those are actual handcuffs is what the image is. So that's it's both his challenge and his strategy. So when I see this here and these haters here, I think that this is a challenge for him because he's going to have to cut off some people in his inner circle. He's going to have to, that bondage is going to be a problem. He's going to have to decide who he's taking into his next reality, who he's clinging to. Is he going to cling to the haters, which probably represent his longtime community, right? Because they're in his inner circle here. This is like in his ear, right? These are the people that know the things about you that nobody knows, right? And sometimes that's only yourself or your spirit guides or whatever. But in this case, I'm getting that these are actual jealous haters. So he has to decide what he's going to cling to. Is he going to cling to the haters, or is he going to cling to what he knows about this love, which is A, that it's faded, and B, that it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it's stable, it's warm, right? It can stand the test of time, and it's safe, right? So is he going to let these haters talk him out of a safe, beautiful, faded union? Well, let's see what's going on here. Is there more? Is there more from the Ndinkra ancestors from the other side of the big water? Talk to me. Okay. Again, this is something that happened in the past. This is back in the past. Innocence, right? Innocence. So, it goes here. Okay. Innocence, clear conscience, innocence, and that goes in the environment. So, okay. So while he has these haters in his ear, people looking from the outside uh, are seeing this beauty in her true form. They see that she's good, right? So it's probably kind of curious to the community what the fuck happened, because there's this drama. He's doubting this thing. The hater, they don't know that the hater's in the ear spreading lies and rumors and bullshit, right? And like maybe he's saying, people are like, well, what happened to you and so, you know? And he's like, oh, well, she's stuck up or she's conceited or whatever. He's repeating what these haters are saying. And the people are like, no, I don't know about that. Where'd you hear that weird shit? I don't think so. I don't know. I think she was a good lady. I think that she had a good influence on you and impact on you, and I think it was good. It was nice. We liked it. The community liked it, right? The broader community liked it. So okay, is there more? Oh wow. Okay, so the security. This is good friends. He needs to talk to his. This is like the security, the kind of security that's built from a community of solid people, right? So that's something. He needs to be listening to them. He needs to be listening to the right kind of people. He needs to get these haters out of his fucking ear. So let's see what else. Is there more? Ancestors from the other side of the big water? Talk to me. Is there more? Fight. Oh yeah, he's gonna have to fight for it. He's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to fight the haters. Shit, it's fated though. This is, you know why this fight has to happen, because ultimately the outcome of the romance is one thing, right? That he secured this beautiful situation for himself, but just as important is getting these haters out of his inner circle, because whether he ends up with this woman or not, he needs to get these haters out of his circle. So this has happened, a part of why this is faded, because you see this is like sliding down here. I keep putting it up here, I keep sliding down here. So this is like, this has to happen to get rid of these fucking haters out of his ear either way. Whether he builds this beautiful, loving romance or not, this has to happen. He has to tell those haters, look, I don't live for you. I don't give a shit how you feel about her or me or my life. You're just a bunch of lying haters, right? So that is, that has to happen. That has to happen. All right, is there more? Wow, the cards are hot, all right. Oh, well, look at that. That's honor, guys. This is honor. And it comes, you see where it fell? It fell here. Okay, you kind of can't see. So the honor fell over here between the community, how the community sees this woman, right? They like see this as a beautiful union here. And it was a beautiful union. It was coming together beautifully. It was like all the things you want in love and marriage. And honor. Honor. This is about honor. This is a test of his honor. And Lulu. Sorry, I'm yelling, guys. My daughter keeps trying to call me, and I keep hanging up because I'm doing a reading. Will you tell Zara, stop calling me? I'm doing a live reading. So I called her, guys. We were going to play Roblox, and now she's calling me back to play, but I've already gotten involved in something else. So I'll call her back in a minute. Anyhow, so this is a test of his honor, right? Is he honorable enough to uphold her honor, right? So it's a lot on the line here for this masculine. This isn't just a love story. This is the story of the development of a man, right? Lulu, here, talk to her. Lulu. Sorry, guys, forgive me, excuse me. Hold on, honey bunny. Lulu, come take this phone. So let's see, is there more honor? Honor's at stake, his and hers. Is he gonna fight for her honor? If he doesn't fight for her honor, guys, he doesn't fight for his own, right? And oh, hallelujah, that's beautiful. And remember that it's the community. This is how the community, right? This is connected to the community. So the honor is like Will he emerge in the eyes of the community having, like in a position of honor, or are they going to see him as a loser? Like, you didn't fight for your love, and we could all see that it was good, and you succumb to these haters. And these people probably don't, the broader community probably doesn't even know that he's got some fucking hater in his corner, right? But this is beautiful, right? This is the eye of the divine. This is the eye of the Most High. And so this is fated, and it's being watched over by the divine, which did fall here on this secure thing. So remember, we said that this was a test. This was testing this thing. Could this thing get through a storm? And that's what the Most High is looking for. The Most High is looking to see if this masculine is worthy of this blessing that's been placed in his lap, this beautiful divine feminine who has all the things that he's probably been praying for, looking for, being sad that he doesn't have in his life. Then they show up. They show up in this woman. Now you have it. You have it in your life. And then are you going to let some bullshit drama take it away from you? Or are you going to fight for it? Right? All right, let's see. Hi there. I can't see Going Dark. Hi, Going Dark. Thanks for watching. You said you're going to leave? Okay, bye. Be blessed. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. All right, is there more? Is there more for this masculine? Is there more to tell for this? Sankofa. Where does Sankofa go? I'll just toss it. Okay, I knew it. I knew it went there. Okay, Sankofa. So Sankofa is go back and get what you've lost, right? It's the go back and get what you've lost, like you're going to the store but you forgot your wallet, okay? You can't not go back and get what you've lost or forgotten, because it makes where you're going, there won't be any point in going where you're going if you don't go back and get the thing that you left, right? It's like you're going to the vet but you left the dog at home. So he has to go back and retrieve this beautiful thing that he's building. He has to. He can't go forward without it, right? He can't go forward without it. So, is there more? Guys, he can't go forward without it. And I keep trying to like do a reading that's not about this man and whoever he is and whatever he's got going on in his love life, but they keep, okay, that one came out, you've changed, that's time's changed, right? So it's like, but apparently whoever he is, he must follow me on social media, and he is definitely getting this work, okay? So now, let's see. This is sharing responsibility. This is sharing the load. So it comes out down here with this hater, this enemy, this jealous person sharing the load. So, that's really curious. So he must have had a part in it. He probably got involved talking shit, allowing this woman's reputation to be sullied by this bullshit. And so he probably has to take responsibility. That's probably the method of Sankofa, right? That's probably how he's going to get back, is by taking responsibility for not standing up when he should have. He should have stood up at this time. And him not standing up and letting himself be convinced that this beautiful divine feminine wasn't about shit. She's just a pretty face and no substance and whatever. Now he shares part of the responsibility. Probably it hurt her, So let's see if the tarot wants to speak on it at all, right? Let's give the tarot a go. Friends of the highest light, lovers of love and wisdom, talk to us. Is there something the tarot wants to say? Okay, first card out. Challenges. Yeah, and that guy falls in that position that we weren't getting a card for, which is what's going on in his like subconscious, deep down inside at the challenges. This is hard for him. This is not, oh, hallelujah, 30 minutes exactly, and 30 minutes and 3 seconds, 2 time markers that just come through. Okay, so this is hard for this man. These enemies, these jealous people must be people that are very, very close to him. They are very close to him. This is hard for him. Shit. This is like the test. You know when you play like those role-playing video games and stuff, and there's like a big boss that you have to defeat before you go to the next level, right? And it takes lots of times to defeat the big boss and stuff. This is defeat the big boss type shit. This is, and perhaps these people have done this to him before. They probably do this to him all the time. Probably whenever he has something beautiful that they can't control, they come and sabotage it. And this is like the point when, like, bruh, at this point, you're either going to be married to your haters or you're going to be married to your destiny. Like, you're going to have to choose. He has to choose. Fuck. But this is hard. These are people he knows, loves, trusts. This is his fucking corner here, these haters. Fuck. It's hard. He don't know what life looks like without them in the inner circle. Especially if he moves them out of the inner circle and moves this divine feminine in, but then she turns out to be what they said, which is that she ain't shit. She's just there for, you know, whatever, just to be pretty. I don't know, okay? So is there more from the tarot? Is there more from the tarot? Whoa, that's too many. I can't do all those. That's too many. I'm only going to take the ones that are face up. All right. Wow, wait, what? Deja vu. I don't think I've ever had deja vu during a reading before. Deja vu. Yeah. Okay, so interesting. Let me try. Interesting here. We've got this Princess of Fire. I call her regeneration, right? Interesting that she would fall here with this Sankofa, right? Similar theme, right? This is something that has to be revived or revisited, right? Reapproached. And she connects this veracity, outcome, the truth of the fact that this is something that can stand a storm, right? It's divine, it's appointed, it's fated. The end game is teamwork, right? This is the 3 of soil, of what do you call coins, right? Earth, and yeah, wow, teamwork. Okay. So he has to build a proper team. He's got to build a proper team based on truth of who he is and truth of who the people in his circle are. He cannot continue with these snakes here who are undermining his happiness. He can't. He literally can't. Like hallelujah, 33:44 on the timer as I said that. If he's going to walk in his true destiny, he's got to make some major fucking changes here in what's going on. In terms of who he's listening to, who he's counting on, who he's building with, right? Who his inner circle is. That's deep. Is there more? Is there more from the tarot? This is hard though. I feel this guy like wishing that there was a way to not have to put these motherfuckers in their place. He don't want to do that. They might be elders. They might be, old-time friends. It might be like an ex-wife, a baby mama. Like, this is someone that this man does not feel he can afford to upset, okay? And probably because he knows how treacherous they are, he probably knows if he pisses them off, all that venom and shit, all those attacks that they've been launching against this feminine, he knows how to get down. He knows that the rumors are going to start about him. It's going to get weird and ugly fast because this is a wicked ass enemy here. But the tarot wants to speak to us again about this. Okay, okay. He does. Yeah, of course he does. Of course he regrets it. Remember we talked about him having a hand in this, right? Like him having a hand in it because he didn't stand up for her. If he would have stood up for her when they first started talking shit, he could have avoided all of this, right? But he didn't. And so now he regrets it because he knows damn sight well that that girl didn't do shit to him. And she wasn't going to do anything but love him. He knew that. He's always known that. But because he didn't want to challenge his hater as groupies, he let them, sorry guys, sorry for the weird camera situation. He let them slander this girl. And you know, that might be a part of why it's so hard, right? Why this reconciliation situation is going to be hard, because he's going to have to take responsibility for his role in it. And he feels like shit. He feels bad about that. He feels bad that he didn't stand up for her when he should have. So, you know, but standing around feeling bad ain't going to help you, brother. You know, do what you got to do. Go fix it. Go fix it. All right, let's see. Is there more from the tarot? Is there more from the tarot? Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Another fate card, guys. This is the universe. This is going to, I believe this is going to work out fine. He's a king of a man. I think this is going to work out fine. This is like, the universe is like everything, you know, like the universe seems to be chaotic, but it's absolutely nothing chaotic about it, right? It's only chaotic to the person who cannot observe it from an immensely mathematical mind, right? Everything is in cycles and everything is in sync. And so, and that's part of the veracity, right? That's part of the bare, bold, undeniable truth of this thing, is that this is fated, this is divine, and this is coming at exactly the right time to catapult him into whatever his next reality is, right? Like it is what it is. This had to happen. This has to happen. And this is a man who values truth, right? He values truth. And so that's what he's just gonna have to land, you know, they call it flat-footed, you know, 10 toes down, flat-footed, standing on the word. Yeah, that's what this guy has to do. But he's got the support of the entire universe with him. He's got everything. I mean, come on, bro, you're good. You're good. What are you scared of these fucking haters for? You know what might end up happening is they might end up humbling themselves, because chances are these haters are probably the reason they've been destroying all the good shit out of his life is probably because they're eating from his table and they're scared that somebody else is going to get the bulk of whatever they've been getting. But I'll bet you this. I'll bet you they're not dedicated enough to their haterism to lose this man. I bet you when he levels up and says, you know what, shut the fuck up. I love this woman. She's good for me. This is my destiny. This is God ordained. It's beautiful and I like it. And, you know, she gives good hugs and she cooks good, whatever she cooks, soup, you know, and whatever. She gives nice foot rubs. And I like how she smiles when I call her pretty, right? So deal with it. And when he says that to them, and then he goes to her and he says, look, I'm sorry I didn't defend you against those haters and I walked away and let you, you know, be sad. And when he does that, these losers are going to come, we're sorry, we didn't know. I bet you they'll get themselves together. I bet you they will. I bet you they're not as committed to the haterism as they are to being put off from his table. I got my money on that. I got my money on that. They're not trying to lose him, right? So if see, they've been thinking that holding on to him, that they've had to control him and his environment to hold on to him. But they're going to realize that they cannot control him or his environment. And so now what? And I think that what they're going to say is, that's okay, that's fine. Can we still be at the table? But these are some wicked ass haters though. There's some fucking haters, but you know, everybody can be redeemed, right? So this might be redemption for them as well. This might be teaching them a different way of relating to him and the world, especially with this universe card here, you know, because the universe is orchestrating all things for everybody all the time. So this is probably a level up, not just for him, not just for this beautiful lady, but also for these haters. And it's definitely a level up for the community, because the community likes this romance. The community definitely feels it. All right, is there more from the tarot? Are we done here? Is there more from the tarot? Okay, one more. Looks like one more. Uh-oh, we're not doing that. All these random parts on my hand. Okay, let's see. And this is another one, face down, hidden, but falling on the love eye, the divine eye, and touching this arrogance here. This is King of Earth, King of Pentacles. And he represents, as you see, heritage is written on the card. Wow. So this is an intergenerational thing. This is generational healing. This is the breaking of a generational curse. That's why it's so fated. That's why the universe is here. Because what this is going to do is heal a rift in his paternal lineage, right? That's what I'm getting. This is all of the men that have come through his line on both, not his paternal, I don't mean paternal lineage as in his father's bloodline. I mean paternal lineage in terms of all of the men on his father and mother's side who have ever fallen victim to this, right? Who have sacrificed the best things to keep the haters happy, right? There's some woundings in there where that has happened. And he is the ordained generational curse breaker, right? To cure that, to give these men the right to love. Give them the right to truly, truly love. To walk in the power of that love, in the divinity of that love, right? So that is beautiful. Let's see if we can call that a reading. All right, we're going to pull the pendulum out. Let's pull this up so you can see it, because I do like you guys to be able to see. All right, have we completed this reading, or is there more? Have we completed this reading, or is there more? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's done. It's good. All right, so we're going to call that a reading. We're going to call that a reading. So whoever you are, sir, what you're doing is you're fighting to break a generational curse that has been over the men in your family on both sides. I'm feeling this is coming on both your mother's side and your father's side. There have been men who have been tricked out of divine unions, balanced, beautiful, prosperous, nation-building divine unions because of haters in their inner circle. And you are the one who is ordained to break that curse. And I got my money on you. I think you're going to do it. I don't see anything in this reading that suggests that you're not going to do it. So, and it was 4-3-3-3 and then 4-3-3-4 as I said that. So hallelujah. And now 4-3-4-3. I don't know why I keep glancing down at the clock here. That's kind of, I guess, just for confirmation. But yeah, guys, gentlemen, go forth. Do what you got to do. You know what you have to do, okay? There's all of this talk about like the patriarchy and divine or toxic masculinity and all this fuckery. And so there's this idea that feminine power has to overtake the realm and rule in place of masculine power. And guys, that is not what needs to happen, okay? What needs, hallelujah, 44:22 on the clock. What needs to happen is divine masculine and divine feminine power need to come together in balanced union to heal the realm. And so what that means, gentlemen, is we need you divine masculines to assert your masculine energy, 44:44 on the clock, assert your masculine energy in the way that it was designed and planted in you to be used, right? To protect that which is good, to drive forward that which is rooted in love and wisdom, and to take the reins, lay down the law, righteous, holy law, lay down the law, stand on business, and let anybody who's got a problem with it either get right or get left, you know? So, all right, guys, we're going to call that a reading. Thank you for those of you who have tuned in. I'll be putting these out here more often. I love reading the cards. And so these are my handmade Indinkra coins, kind of. I like them small like that because I can take several different decks. You see, I have several decks here. I can take them around, and I don't have to, like, I can take several decks in my purse. I don't have to carry, like, you know, a big old backpack and things like that. So if you are a reader and you are interested, I'm happy to make you a deck, especially these Indinkra ones. They have been really, really blessing me. They're super cool. They speak with a certain kind of a voice that I really, really love. But yeah, hit me up. I guess you can just go, I don't know, the information, my email and stuff is somewhere in the description, somewhere on something, I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Jetty, Empress Jetty, the Rabble Rouser, High Priestess of Ma'at. This has been a Black Enlightainment production. Here at Black Enlightainment, we are broadcasting consciousness. I love you, love you. So go be great. Remember, authenticity is righteousness. Go be you. You're already perfect. Shalom. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Shalom. Uh-oh. I don't know how to, how to stop it, guys. Are we done? Are you sure I want to stop? Okay, yes. All right. Shalom, guys.